You write all the words
Yeah,
yourself?
yeah.
No co-writing?
No co-writing. No.
Lyrics, music is co-written, some of it.
Some of it. Usually when it starts out is I'll play guitar, and then I'll show it to somebody, like my friend Devin or somebody. That's how the last one was done.
So the words come first, or the music, or both? What comes for you?
Words. I mean, some of the songs are my music and my words, but a lot of times I force people to come. It's like an emergency thing. Well, come over here, I got this song, and then like Devin would come over and work it out with me. So
very nice. Wow.
Anyway, the things are just kind of formed. Like we go up there, but you can I already have an idea of what it is, and then it's just maybe I just happen to have spent enough time with those people that they get the language that I'm saying, so I don't have to really.
Do you know and trust their opinions?
Yeah, that's right.
Very nice.
They're very enthusiastic in the sense of being real artists, of just wanting to do stuff, to try stuff, just to see what happens, and that. So.
Well, very interesting. Okay,
what did I just say there?
I think the flowers are falling.
I didn't know this was going to be so serious.
Well, this isn't really serious. We're going to get it. We'll lighten it up a little. Okay, let me just talk briefly about some of the songs. Okay.
This is a non-smoking interview.
Well, you can smoke.
Can I?
Yeah.
Just because if it's theatrical thing.
I'll check with the CEO of the presidential stuff.
I think there's different rules in
Europe,
ahead. Right?
Go ahead. You can.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Can you just keep asking me questions?
There is a cigarette here on the cover, so.
No, I'm planning on. I was trying to get the CD sold to the tobacco industry, but.
To the tobacco industry?
No, that's not true. I hate them. I hate smoking. Okay?
Okay. So you have a new label out now. It's called Sandpaper Tongue Records.
Yeah.
And this is the first release on that label. And you've been doing some press interviews.
Yeah.
There's going to be a slow rollout that's going to build. And in March, there's going to be a theatrical CD show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. See, yeah, we're negotiating with some venues where that's going to be. That's going to be in March. And a whole bunch of people that are going to be involved in it. Some like Kevin Bowe, who helped on the record, too. Kevin
Bowe and the producer? The two producers. There's a number of producers.
Oh, yeah. There's a number of producers, yeah. When you said that, I thought of Mel Brooks,
The producers.
Yeah, because that's what happens to my brain. Rich Mattson, Jock Waite, and Terry Eason,
and Kevin Bowe.
And Kevin Bowe mixed one of the songs.
Those were worked hard on this.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike Etal did the cover.
And Mike Etal did the set and the cover, and he did it in the spur of the moment. Just called him up and he said, "All right." That's how he talks. Man. All right, come over, and then he sit up in his basement.
Very creative guy.
Yeah, he really is.
Makes major great horror films, and this picture's
horror,
not
horror film.
Horror. And this is a picture from the set as well.
Yeah.
Very nice. Raggedy Ann is in the TV.
Yeah, that was my idea.
Very nice.
I take credit for that.
Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about the songs, can we?
Sure. You just made the camera shake.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Go ahead.
But before I do that, there's a theatrical piece, and it could possibly be Sugarhead Pie meets Fiddler on the Roof.
Exactly.
You want to talk anything about?
Well, I mean, you just gave it away. It was a secret, but no, it's Sugarhead Pie interpreted through Fiddler on the Roof, and that's really all I can say about it now until we get the venue.
Okay.
Down.
And in the meantime, you're still playing select shows?
Yeah, we're playing in Minneapolis. I'm from Minneapolis. Did you mention that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I would like that.
I live in Minneapolis. And so we're playing at some places there in February. Kitty Cat Club on the 6th. Am I plugging dates? No. What's that? Another one. And then Sauce, a place called Sauce on the 11th. And then the CD release will be in March.
But very nice.
We might have it on a riverboat.
Well, that would be cool, too.
We're here. Is this available? This
Sure.
place?
That would be great on a riverboat. And we could just like, that would be really cool.
There's no, it's frozen, but we could have it here. If we said okay.
No problem.
Okay.
So since we're, promoting a little bit,
Can I use this in a
Sure,
ashtray?
go right ahead. I will throw out just, if you would like further information, you go to sugarheadpie.com, patchesandgretchen.com,
I think you have to put that www in.
www dot those two things.
Yeah.
And they should find you on Facebook. Everybody should be your friend on Facebook.
Well, yeah.
Just get more friends. Because everybody can never have too many friends. Right?
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, but let's talk about this song.
Talk about the songs. Okay, it starts off Time of the Lilacs.
Yeah.
Very nice opening, upbeat number. What's
Should have
behind
been Time of the Cigarettes right now. That's the
Time
second.
of the American
Time of the
Spirits.
Lilac, yeah.
Time of the American Spirits.
Don't plug the American Spirit.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So what about that song?
Yeah. What about it?
What's the theme behind that song?
Let me see.
What is the first line? How does it start out? Welcome.
Geez, what is the first line? Watch out for the deaf child.
Watch out for the deaf child.
Yeah.
And then how does it go after that? The next line.
Did he make it or was he run down? Was he raised gently with no sound?
Very nice.
Is that good?
That was very good.
Okay. You thought I didn't know that, didn't you? Okay.
Track number 2 is called Crying States.
Yeah.
I think it's very upbeat. It should be played on every radio station. It's got a lot of...
Is that one of your favorite songs?
Not really one of my favorites. I must admit that, but
It's too
it
punk rock for you?
It reminds me of the Johnny Cash song where he names been to Wichita, Kansas,
I know it.
Oklahoma.
And that's one of my favorite
that
things.
turned into a Travelodge commercial, so you got to be careful.
No, but I love that. Every time that commercial came on, I tried to get all those states, so that's fine.
Was that part of that? Really?
No, I just whatever. So, what did you want to know? Not working for Johnny Cash, so
Crying States.
yeah.
Well, very good song. I mean, you like singing it live.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's so dumb.
It's fun and dumb.
No, it's dumb that I said that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, and then the album the CD goes into Blood Suitcase.
Don't you want to ask me what that song is about?
Crying States?
Yeah.
What is Crying States about?
Well, it's kind of an epic song of an epic travelogue, like you said, of being a loser. Being a loser. Being a loser here, being like a whole story of losing.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Losing in all these different places. Like seeing it back as like, oh, that was a long ride of losing. Being a loser.
Huh. Is that a theme that runs through this?
And I don't know, I just say that I'm really a loser, but you know what I mean, of like looking back at a lot of stuff that you went through or did or, you know,
Things
desperate things that
desperate.
like if you were looking at a reel of desperate things, all the desperate things you've done when you weren't feeling that desperate.
So there's a real element of desperation in that song.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Well, that's great, because I was just... I was hearing an interview with Springsteen was talking about all his heroes and how they all went into music, he said, because they were all desperate men. They all had something eating at them, and that's what kept them going, and that's what made their art great. So that's great.
That's good because I'm trying to get his address to send the CD to him.
To Bruce?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he'll love it. And it'll be the kind of music that's right up his alley. Okay, let's talk about Blood Suitcase now.
Okay.
That's
That's kind of the same thing.
Desperation?
Well, sure. No, that...
You were saying something the other day about that keeps coming back to you, that song, about you and your kids.
Well, I never met you before, so what are you talking about? Yeah. That's, what is, yeah, it's, no, it's, what is that song? It's kind of...
Well, let me just say, you're a single mother, you have 2 great kids.
Yeah.
And they figure in there somehow. Into the song.
In that song, yeah. Definitely. It's I don't know. Now totally forgot that song. I'm thinking about what you just said. But let's move on.
Move on to the
Yeah,
next
it's
one.
about. I mean, here's something. I think Elvis Costello said it, but I really shouldn't say this in an interview. But he said something. If I had to explain the song, I would have written another song to explain the song. I mean, it's in the song, but
Then it's there, and you just have to listen to it, and you can make what you want to make of it, right?
no. It's good to talk about it.
What about big things? Big things.
Well, that's just. Let's move on. That's way too complicated to talk
Moving
about.
right along to the title track, then Sugarhead Pie.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Then we'll go back to
Let's
those.
talk about the title track, Sugarhead Pie, and we'll bring in mention your good friend Shari Gordon.
Yeah, Shari Gordon. She's
You do videos with her.
yeah.
She designs jewelry.
She does.
You make videos with her as another alter ego.
Yeah.
What is that called?
Yeah. Skeggs.
And then you do these all kinds.
Gretchen and Rags. Yeah.
And you can.
Yeah.
And how did that come about?
We became friends sort of instantly with like one phone call, and then we started. She lives in where the hell does she live? Somewhere in Wisconsin. Some cabin in Wisconsin or something. So on Skype, we just started. We'd spend hours on Skype thinking of videos or things to do, talking, and we made a bunch of. So, it was winter time. No one wanted to leave their house.
But you two together create a lot of different characters. I know you do like.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
It's very interesting stuff. It's very, a lot of comedy involved there. I mean, your influences.
Well, we were just, I guess we were just trying to find a reason to live during the winter, and so nobody was really making us laugh right then.
So you were entertaining yourself.
Nobody else was really got our jokes, so we just made our own, and we just amused ourselves, but we just decided to do it publicly.
Well, that is great.
And so that song came out of one day when she was trying to be serious and get some work done.
There's a whole CD's dedicated to her.
Yeah, so I
And you
wrote the song just to try to get her to not do her work, and it's sort of like an invitation to come and be creative with me instead.
And that's her.
Somehow that would turn out better than her actually doing her job and
Wow, that's
paying her
great.
rent.
That's really cool. She's a very interesting woman as well.
Yeah.
And she has a website, flirtyfishing.com. Is that what it is?
Yeah, and you better put that
www.everything.
Because I don't think it works.
Pretty much. Doesn't work without that?
Yeah.
And she's the one who hits that bell there on the CD. Right?
Yeah, she plays
when you hear that bell,
that little time.
that one hit.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're moving right along.
Yeah.
Black Market.
Yeah.
Is this the one that is? This is the one that's going out to the radio stations. Black Market.
Yeah. Right. I think that one and.
It reminded me of a Clash song, a Clash title.
Did it?
One of their early songs. Yeah, they have some song called Black Market something. I can't think of it right now. But the meanings are probably totally different things.
Oh.
But what's that one about?
Wow. Well, I think that's kind of.
Directed at any certain...
It's directed at somebody. Kind of, I think there's kind of like people who think they have power that's just an illusion, and you know it, and you just get sick of it. So it's sort of it's a lot, about a lot of things, but I guess that's one element of